Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Bookish box for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Bookish box is a monthly subscription box where they send you an exclusive edition of the book as well as a couple items as well. They do a few different types of subscriptions, so they do an adult version and a YA version, and as well as like book only and items as well. So I get the YA edition with items. So there's going to be a few items in here as well as a special edition book. It's roughly like $50 a month. They just recently raised the price by just a few dollars, so it's a little bit different than what it used to be. So here's a little peek at the inside. Usually as well they send like a little pamphlet so you can see like who designed the items and what's in the box, as well as some other information as well. Something to do with the people who print their things, they weren't able to get it in the box this month. So I do have a digital version of it, which I'm going to be referencing just to give credit to everyone who designed the items. So let's grab the first thing out of here, which is a candle. So this is the Gemini Candle, and they've been doing these for the past like 4 months, I believe. And each month it's the zodiac sign that aligns with the month. So for this month it's Gemini, and the candle for this month was designed by Avondale Art. So let's go ahead and take a look. And each candle has like a reference to characters as well. So this month it is, okay, so it's definitely the Vega sisters from Zodiac Academy, the Gemini twins. I don't know who else they would have picked, but obviously the best choice. So let's take a smell. It's very fresh. I don't really know what the scent is, but it does smell really good. I love getting candles. I use them a lot, so I think it's like nice and practical. And here's the design on the front. My only complaint is the design is a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see who they are, and I wish you could tell that Tori had, I think it's Tori who has the blue hair. I wish you could tell that her hair was like actually blue in the picture. And then it is just a standard wick as well. So just a normal wick candle. They used to be wood wick, but they recently changed them. So let's take a look and see what the information has on the candle. So I've already said who it's designed by, and it is the 5th candle in the collection as well. And it has scents of lemon verbena and light sweet musk. So I think it's a really nice scent for summer because it's kind of like refreshing. So let's go on to the next thing. So next we have, looks like a bracelet. So let's get it out of its little house. It says it is inspired by Beasts of Prey by Ayana Gray. So here's the little backing with the bracelet on it. And I have not read Beasts of Prey, so I don't really understand the reference for it or anything like that, but it is nice and pretty. It's simple. I like when you get like bookish stuff and you can't really tell that it is like a bookish item. So it's like kind of like a little secret thing. So it's like, I know it's inspired by a book, but not everyone else is gonna know. I think that's nice and simple, so like I probably will wear it, but I'm not a huge fan of getting jewelry in boxes because I'm not really going to wear it. I wear the same thing every single day, and I'm not usually one to wear like fast fashion type jewelry where it's like not the best quality made. So I do like it though, and I'm sure a lot of people do really enjoy getting the jewelry, so just not my personal preference. Alright, the next thing in here is, it looks like a deck of cards. So this is a playing card deck inspired by From Blood and Ash. So here's the little front of it. So this is the symbol for Atlantia, I believe is what it's pronounced as. And then it's illustrated by Alicia MB Art. So I'm assuming there's going to be some art on here as well. So let's get them out. Okay, yeah, so it looks like there's some character art on them. They're very pretty. It's like really unique character art in my opinion, because usually with character art they look like cartoony, so like you can tell it's not, like it doesn't look like a real person. But a lot of these actually look like they're real people. Like it kind of looks like a picture. So here's the front of the cards. So they're just my ring light's gonna make a big glare. They're the same design as the box, and then I'll fan these out so you can see kind of some of the artwork as well. So here would be some of the pictures on them. So you can see the different characters, and they're really beautifully done. So I do really like these. I love playing cards. I use them a lot, and I tend to lose them as well. So I do like having spare packs of them because they're really nice to take when you're like traveling, or like if you have people over. You can do so many things with a deck of cards. Lots of games. Very fun. So I do like that. And again, it's nice and practical. Sometimes these boxes can be like really impractical where I get a lot of stuff that I'm not actually going to use. But it is still fun to get this stuff. So the next thing is the bookmark weaponry collection. So they've been doing these as well. So it's just like a sword-shaped metal bookmark. So we can take it out. Each month they're designed by or not designed by, but they're inspired by a different book. So this month, it's either like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. I'm not a huge fan of the series. I mean, I've never read it, but I've seen the movies. So here is what it looks like. You can obviously tell by the ring wrapping around it that it's totally Lord of the Rings inspired. And then it has a little tassel, which has the book on it, which is the Fellowship of the Ring. And then just like a little Bookish Box symbol as well. I like getting bookmarks, but these ones are kind of dangerous. Like, I feel like I could totally stab someone with this, and it would probably hurt. I get a little nervous about them ripping the pages, but I haven't had that happen with a single one of my bookmarks yet, so I do think they're very beautiful to like have them dangle out the edges. And then the next thing, this one is definitely going to be my favorite. So this is a Throne of Glass inspired item. So I can get my box this time. So they've been doing this as a collection as well. So they're doing lots of collections right now. Here is the 10, Throne of Glass. Beautiful artwork on it. So it has a photo of Selena or Aelin, whichever one you want to call her. And you can see the glass castle in the background as well, which is so beautiful. I always think that it's like hard to like illustrate the castle because it is made of glass, but I like the way they did it in this because it is like that like opaque, like pretty design. And then on the back it just says, you could rattle the stars, you could do anything if only you dared. And then on the inside it is just empty. So these are nice because they're really pretty to display, and then you can keep like bookmarks or just like little knickknacks or things like that inside of them, and then you can place it right on your bookshelf as a little art piece. And let's see who designed it because the artwork is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It is designed by Monolime Art. I could have totally guessed that. Her artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Anything she does is always really great in my opinion. And then the metal bookmark, which was designed by Cass Berry, and it has the Arndel sword is what it's called, if I'm probably butchering the name of that. So I think the last thing we have in here is the book. We also have like a little spoiler card for next month, but we can take a look at that at the end. And I totally didn't even mention it. The theme of the month this month is playing with fire, which I always like when they really stick to the themes. Like a lot of this stuff, like the items and stuff like that, make me think of like fire, like Throne of Glass and like the candle and stuff like that. So I'm assuming the book is going to have some type of fiery theme to it. And I could say I was right. I usually don't like spoil the book or anything for myself. I like to just have it as a surprise. So this month it is called Together We Burn, and I don't know how to pronounce her like last name, but it's Isabel, and I have never heard of this author before. I've never read this book. I've also never heard of it. but that's not like super surprising for me. On the inside, it also has a very beautiful page overlay as well. So it's just a little clear sheet with, I'm assuming, the main characters and love interests on the front. And then you can just slide it in over top of whatever page you want inside the book. So here's the back of the book, and then also the spine. So these are always exclusive editions, so there's going to be differences between this book and the actual edition of the book. And what I love about getting like special edition books is they usually have beautiful artwork on the inside, which I'm a fan of. I actually tend to flip the dust jackets and use the reversed side. So let's take a look. So here is the artwork for this dust jacket. I'm probably not doing it justice showing it in the camera, but it has a dragon and the main character, which is very beautiful. I like that it's kind of like a double thing, like she has her little fan, and then she also has a sword, so she's like girly, but also probably gonna go fight someone. And then it just has a quote on the back as well. So let me see, I want to know who designed the artwork for this, because it is also super pretty. So let's see if it will tell me. It is... So the dust jacket was designed by Natalie Bernard Art. And then it has an exclusive foil hard case foiled image by Bookish Pinup. So we can go ahead and look at the actual foiled page, which is one of my favorite parts as well. So it has full foiling on the front, and then we have it down the spine, and then on the back as well, which I love the back. I love this dragon that they have going on. And then I just think it's very pretty. It kind of is like giving me like Greek vibes, even though I know it has nothing to do with like anything Greek. So let's close her up. And then the last thing that's in the box is just the little spoiler card for June. So they always include like the next month's artwork. So the theme for next month, it's not written on here, but I'm pretty sure it's The Chosen One or something like that. And then it looks like in next month's box, we're going to get an ACOTAR-inspired candle carousel, which is super exciting. It's going to be designed by Cass Berry. I love the candle carousels. I think they're very fun. And they just add like an additional twist to just like the candles they're giving you anyways. So it's like a nice little additive thing for that. So that's everything that was in the Bookish box for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit subscribe, and I will see you next time.